Good afternoon, my name is Caroline Gonzalez. So what do Angelina Jolie, PETA, President Barack Obama, and the movie Braveheart all have in common? They have all given persuasive policy speeches. Today I'm going to share on what a persuasive policy speech is and how to use it. By using a persuasive policy speech, you can get your audience to take some kind of action and be motivated on your behalf. This afternoon, I'm first going to share on what a persuasive policy speech is. Second, I will share on how to use it. So, what is a persuasive policy speech? According to O'Hare, a persuasive policy speech is intended to influence the attitude, beliefs, and values of others. So, according to O'Hare, a persuasive policy speech attempts to influence audience choices, limit alternatives, respect audience's choices, and according to the University of Mississippi, it is important to point out clear goals and effectively to deliver a message. So, how you use a persuasive policy speech is you make the audience take some kind of action on what you're speaking about. Next, I will explain how to use a persuasive policy speech. According to O'Hare, the art of persuasion has 3 modes, according to Aristotle. The first mode is appealing to the audience's emotion, the second is appealing to the audience's reason, and the third is to speaker character. So you use a persuasive policy speech by motivating listeners by appealing to their needs. You motivate listeners by appealing to their rationales for their behavior, and you motivate listeners through speaker credibility. And according to Professor Van Horn, using this speech can inspire and motivate your audience to take some kind of action. So in conclusion, this afternoon I first shared on what a persuasive policy speech is, and second I shared on how to use a persuasive policy speech. By using a persuasive policy speech, we can motivate our audience to take some kind of action. So whether you're Angelina Jolie, President Barack Obama, or sitting in Professor Van Horn's Speech 101 class, you will use a persuasive policy speech at least sometime in your life. Thank you.